Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, this is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 10th to the 20th, 2019 video for you. Now I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. This is the way that you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out and help this channel grow from the small channel that it is into something big and into something beautiful. So I want to thank each and every one of you for all your support, whether you are new or old to this channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all the information will be in the description box below. So let's see, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what March 10th to the 20th, 2019 has in store for you. Gemini, March 10th through the 20th, 2019. 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 Gemini. Show me clearly, show me clearly. March 10th through the 20th, 2019. Gemini. Show me clearly. March 10th through the 20th, 2019. Gemini. Show me clearly. March 10th through the 20th, 2019. Gemini. Show me clearly. March 10th through the 20th, 2019. Gemini. Fantastic. Okay, so that's where that whole big pile just kind of slipped from my hands. So that's where I'm going to stop because that's where Spirit wants me to stop. So let's see, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what March 10th through the 20th, 2019 has in store for you. And I want to apologize right off the bat if I sound a bit stuffed up or congested, or if I cough or sneeze or anything like that. I have a bit of a cold, so do bear with me. Thank you guys so much for your understanding. We're starting off, oh my gosh, Gemini, here you are. You're the Page of Swords. You know what it is that you want. You're also learning. You guys will never stop learning. That's the staple of being an air sign, especially about being a Gemini. You take in information, you can see all sides of the story. You have this desire to always learn that is just going to carry with you forever. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here with this card. There's just a curiosity about you, especially for these 10 days. There's also a sense of divine gifts being given to you. You have here the horse in the background, okay? In Welsh mythology and in Celtic mythology, horses could walk between the spirit realm and the earthly plane. So they could walk between the fairy world and the earthly plane. So that for me is the spirit realm and the earthly plane. What I'm getting from this is that you're getting messages from the spirit realm that are going to help you move forward. It's going to be something tangible. It's going to be something you feel, something you see, something that you understand that's going to come to you. There's a sense of juggling. You feel completely kind of overwhelmed, is what I want to say. Off balance is also what I want to say. It's you have this endless prosperity to you, but you're needing to feel balanced, you're needing to feel stable, you're needing to feel secure within it. There's trickery around you, but there's something that you're doing here because foxes also mate for life. There's something that you're doing here that is endless prosperity for life. People are going to try and steal that from you. Stay firm, stand strong within yourself, within the way that you're moving forward. Here you have two ships behind you. Those two ships, they're rocking, they are, on unstable waters. So that's emotions running high. I'm seeing that especially around two people. You're looking at all the ways that you haven't achieved what it is that you wanted to. Heartbreaks, pain, loss, betrayals, in work, in, your personal life, in everyday existence. You're looking at things the wrong way, Gemini, here. And that's not to berate you or to say, anything other than the fact that you have to start being kinder to yourself. Yeah, you're looking at things really harshly. Turn around. See the healing, beautiful love that is coming your way. Oh, you're putting down your passions. You're putting down your passions. You're putting down your creativity in a place that is yours, in a place that you feel secure and safe. This is also a lot of you walking a long road to create what it is that you want. Moving forward in victory. Celebrating what it is that you desire. You need to rest. You need to take care of yourself. You have your armor on. Even when you're sleeping, you're not really sleeping as well as you should be. Okay, I'm going to link down below my relaxation videos, my meditation videos for you. Those can help you sleep. So that will be in the description box. But here you're going through a bit of a winter. It's a bit of a winter, and as you're going through the winter, you're seeing everything that just isn't going right, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, not again. The Seven of Swords, you're moving away from a mind space that isn't right for you, Gemini. And you're moving on to what is. the Eight of Wands, things are changing. Things are changing, and you are kind of stepping back from that change, kind of taking everything in to embrace where it is that you want to be. A strong Taurus energy is here. Now, this could be somewhere in your chart for some of you. This can be also, let me move this down a little bit. This could also be meeting somebody and things really start to change, but you're not sure you're quite ready for the change that's coming in, right? That can also be the case for some of you. But this is also being true to yourself, being true to where it is that you're going within your life, what it is that you want to achieve, how it is that you want to succeed. The Page of Swords, that's you, shining through, loud and proud. You are a Gemini, you are an air sign. Okay, you're represented by the swords in the minor arcana, you're represented by the lovers in the major arcana. You are getting messages from the spirit realm. Make sure that you listen during these 10 days. Because these messages are going to lead you forward. It's going to help you embrace what it is that you want. You're going to see what it is that you desire coming forward through focusing on your mind, focusing through your mind on where it is that you want to be. And not where it is that you are right now. Because there's a sense here of frustration. And it's funny because it's not really like haha funny, it's kind of ironic funny that there's a sense of frustration, but you are moving forward to where it is that you want to be, but you're not there yet, and you're being really, really hard on yourself, Gemini, because of that. You are sitting there and you're saying, you know, I'm tired of learning. Even though I said you can spend your whole life learning, yes, when it's joyful, when it's fun, you take in knowledge, you take in understanding like a sponge, but you are tired of always being the one who is having to be understanding, who is having to be flexible within your mind. You're sitting there and you're saying, I want to move forward. I don't want to be learning about, I want to be achieving, succeeding. I want this to be a king or a queen. Because there's a sense of frustration here as you're moving forward. And you're thinking, how do I achieve what it is that I want? How do I get to the place that I want to be at? What the cards are saying here is that you're getting there. You really are. And I know there's frustration and I know there's anger. All right? Especially, I'm seeing that from the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords with having your armor on. I mean, definitely, it's rather passive. You're not letting other people see it, but within your heart, within your soul, this is where you are at this moment. You're cutting through doubts and fears. Okay, you're knowing your mind. There's also a sense of aristocracy here. And I'm not meaning, you know, literal aristocracy. What I'm saying is that the swords were only used by aristocrats, by wealthy people during the Middle Ages. Okay, they were an expensive weapon, they took a lot of training, and you had to be able to afford it. What you are doing here is you are putting that effort and that training into your mind, into what it is that you want, into your thoughts, into your ideas. Messages are going to be coming that they're telling you you're on the right path. Don't ignore them, because you're going to have a tendency to think, okay, yeah, sure, that's not a divine message, so that's just a coincidence. It is a divine message. If you keep on writing off divine messages as coincidences, they're going to stop coming. All right? So see it, understand it. Also, a warning, because Lord knows I do this, not everything is a divine message. Sometimes things are a coincidence. So you're finding that balance. You'll know it within your heart and your soul, because when you're not looking for it, that's when it will start to come. All right? Your back is bowed in both the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands. You are tired of carrying around your thoughts, and you're tired of carrying around your passions. It is time for you to put them down, especially your passions. What it is that you desire. You've been holding on to them for so long because it hasn't been the right time, because you have been afraid to, you know, go after what it is that you want for a myriad of reasons. Gemini, you have been holding on to what it is that you desire and saying, okay, not today, tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you're like, oh, okay, not today, tomorrow. What was it? The Mark Twain says, I believe it was Mark Twain who said, the only way to succeed is to start. That's what you're doing here. You're putting down your passions. You're putting down your creativity. You're putting down what it is that you desire. And you're starting. You're starting in a place that feels secure for you. In a place where you feel safe. Now, if that place isn't where you live, isn't your home, you're feeling safe within some place. It can be a library, it can be a coffee shop, it can be someplace like that. It doesn't have to be your home. It can be someplace that you go to for quiet time to be able to think, even your office, okay? To be able to think, to be able to get a moment to yourself. Even your car can be your quiet place to work things out, to write things down, to get things organized. But this is not carrying around. And this is also, okay, when I say okay, just to let you know, I'm listening to Spirit, so don't mind me. You are not supposed to carry around everybody else's burdens, Gemini. You want to make things good for everyone. You do. You want to calm things down and be like, oh, well, I see this side of the story. I see this. Be that mediator that you are. You know, you guys, well, I'm a Gemini too, so we all kind of get a bad rap for being flighty. And it's not that. It's just that when you're done, you're done. It's kind of like a Scorpio. When a Scorpio is done, they're done. There are a few signs that are like that. Geminis happen to be one of them. You are putting down your passions. You are putting down your burdens. And you're saying, I am moving forward towards what it is that I want, towards what it is that I desire, towards where it is I want to be. Nothing is going to hold you back, except if you keep these on your back, except if you keep the weight of what you want on your back instead of letting it go. You are moving forward. And at times, from what the cards are saying, you're forgetting it. Don't hold yourself back in a place that feels more comfortable. Okay? And I'm pointing to the Page of Swords because it's a place of learning. It's a place of understanding. You're learning your understanding, but as you do. It's not saying that you need to gather more information and more information. The Two of Pentacles, you have endless prosperity to you. You have luck. Look at that figure 8 right here. You have luck. You also have the number 8, which is hard work. You're a hard worker. Okay, do not let anybody tell you that you're not, because if they do, they're liars. Okay, you work hard towards what it is that you desire, towards what it is that you want. You're juggling. You're finding that balance. You feel off balance completely. You really do. You feel as if you are heading, it's almost as if here, you're heading down one path and you're so sure of yourself. You know, you got this. And another path is all about doubts and fears and do I have this and how am I going to have enough money and how is everything going to come into play and I can't believe that this is happening again. You know, I always mess up and what the heck is wrong? That's what I'm seeing here. Because you feel just out of balance. You're out of balance with yourself. Even though you have this endless prosperity, you are balancing on one foot on a slippery dock with trickery behind you. You see that? You're done. You're done. This is saying to center yourself, to put your feet firmly on the ground, even if that means you stop juggling, and say, this is where I'm standing. This is where I'm standing. This is what I want. You put your feet firmly on the ground, and then you start moving forward. Get yourself on dry ground. You're standing way too close to your emotions right now. Way too close to your emotions, and that's going to mess everything up. Because what you're seeing everything through is instead of through the calm, stable eyes of the pentacles of an earth sign, you're seeing them through a water signs, kind of at their time of chaos. Because water signs can be pulled out by their emotions easily. Well, all signs can be, but water signs just happen to be a little bit more susceptible to it. Okay? So now you're standing firm in your beliefs, knowing that you have this endless prosperity. You are moving forward. You are. I know you're not going to believe me, especially not for this reading. There's just a sense, and this could be for a very specific person, so if it isn't ringing true to you, you know, look at your rising sign, look at your moon sign, or, you know, yeah. But this is saying here that you are moving forward towards what it is that you want, towards what it is that you desire, celebrating your achievements, celebrating what it is that you have succeeded at. Because you're putting down your burdens and you are entering into a time of success. You're getting yourself organized and you're getting yourself ready to go. So as you're moving forward in your success, celebrate it. It doesn't have to be a big success. It doesn't have to be a new job or a promotion or anything like that. It can be little successes. You know, you getting everything done on your to-do list. You know, celebrating what it is that you have achieved instead of looking here at what it is that you haven't. Because that's what you're going to have a tendency to do. And with the 5 of Cups, there's a tendency to look at the negative much more over the positive. To look at failures, disappointments, you know, heartbreak instead of successes. It's almost forgetting about the successes and saying, well, that's natural. Everybody succeeds, but only I fail. It's not true. Everybody falls. Everybody fails. And what's funny is that everybody knows it. But at times, it's frustration that just overwhelms you and says, how am I supposed to move forward when all I see is the wine I spilt, is the time I've lost, is, the hours spent on something that didn't work out. Hours, days, months, years. How am I supposed to move forward in success? This is looking at betrayal. It's looking at the Three of Cups. Excuse me. Which for me is a sign of betrayal. Instead of looking at the Two of Cups, healing, beautiful love right behind you. And that's what the Five of Cups warns against. Because, as I said before, on one hand, there's success here. There's you moving forward towards beauty. On the other hand, there's doubt. There's, can I do this? And as you're doubting, you need to step back because you're going through a winter time. You just need to kind of step yourself back a bit and say, am I looking at this right? Because you know that you aren't. Like somewhere deep down inside yourself, you know that you aren't looking at the situation and being as fair with yourself as you should be. Pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are going to give you insights and understandings that are going to help lead you forward. You're wearing your armor even when you sleep. Okay, that's because you don't feel safe and secure right now. That's also because you're being very hard on yourself. Try, if you can, to take the armor off. I'm going to link below my meditation videos. I believe I already said this, so I do apologize if I'm repeating myself, but I'm going to link down below my meditation videos that will help you relax, that can help you sleep and release anxieties. The angels are fiercely guarding you. Right now you're going through a hibernation, a winter. Once that winter thaws, once it melts away, you're going to be moving forward in your spring, in your summer. There's a reason why you're outside and not inside. It's saying connect with nature. All right? It's saying recharge your batteries. So if you can, sit outside for a little bit. But make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself because this card is saying that you're not. You're thinking of everything that you have to do and you're saying, I'll wait. Because the Two of Cups is also self-love. Right there. The Two of Cups can be self-love that you need to really focus on in order to move you forward to where it is that you want to be. Your subconscious message, not your subconscious message, your clarifying cards are the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant. The Seven of Swords is moving forward. It's having your doubts and your fears on your back, but it's also having all your knowledge. There are some things that you're just not taking with you. You're leaving something behind. And the angels are carrying other things. This is all the lessons that you have learned. This is all your desires, and now you're walking away. You're walking away from what no longer fits you. Knowing that you don't fit there anymore, that you're needing the change. Now you're carrying, and it's interesting to say, that you're carrying your thoughts and fears, your doubts and fears on your back. Because here is where you're almost at a crossroads. This is what you passionately want to do. And this is what you're talking yourself out of doing. Okay? And I know that sounds odd, but it's almost like, you know what, that's done. It has to stop because you have this change coming in from the Eight of Wands. This change that is saying, all right, you're moving away. You're taking all your knowledge, all your understanding, and you're moving away from what no longer fits. Doubts and fears, don't take those with you. Take your knowledge, take your understanding, take the wisdom that you've studied so hard for. Everything is changing. It's been changing quickly and you haven't been ready for it. Now, with the Hierophant here, this can be a Taurus coming into your life, a Taurus coming into your life. This can also be you embracing that Taurian energy. You saying, I'm grounded, I'm stable, I'm secure. And saying, I'm ready to take the blessings, because that's what Taliesin is all about. That's the story of Taliesin. And I'm sure, if you guys have watched my videos before, you've heard the story 1,000 times. But he was a nothing. He was absolutely nothing. all right? A slave boy, a serving boy in ancient Wales, okay? Not a serving boy, a servant, there we go, in ancient Wales. And I don't know exactly which one he was, I can't remember. But he was told by Ceridwen to stir a pot because it had a potion in it. That potion was for her son because she thought her son was kind of simple and she wanted him to have the very best opportunities in life. So she was making a potion of all the best things. So what happened is he's stirring the pot, a bubble bursts in the pot as it's bubbling, you know, and it hits his thumb. It burns his thumb and he puts his thumb in his mouth. He's the first person to taste the potion. He gets all the blessings that were meant for Ceridwen's son come to him. He also has now fantastic magical abilities because this is a Welsh legend and it wouldn't be a Welsh story without magic. So now he has all these fantastic abilities to him. Ceridwen knows that he has drunk the potion. He runs away. Everything he turns himself into, she turns herself into the predator of it. Finally, he turns himself into a kernel of corn. She turns herself into a hen. She eats him. She winds up giving birth to him because she becomes pregnant because, you know, it's an ancient story and that's how things work. She becomes pregnant with him. She gives birth to a son who now has all the blessings that she wanted for her other son. So she winds up getting what she wants. And he winds up having his whole life transformed by an accident. And by a happenstance that Ceridwen couldn't kill him when she thought she could. When he turned into a kernel of corn, and when he was born as a baby. She just couldn't do it. She could see then the magic in his eyes. She could see what he was going to become. So your life is transforming. It's happening quickly and also rather slowly at the exact same time because you're not quite ready for it yet. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this card is represented by a pope sitting on a throne with monks at his feet. The keys to the kingdom that you want are at your feet. Look. You feel like this beetle right here, which I don't know, it always makes me think of a dung beetle in Egyptian mythology, where they used to I think they did worship the dung beetle, or at least highly honor the dung beetle, because they said it was like the sun. It would take this little kernel of dung and it would roll it into a huge ball, and then it would just leave it and do the same thing the next day, like the sun, and leave it behind. That's what you feel like you've been doing. You feel like you've been rolling dung, okay? And you're just tired of it. The transformation is coming. There's a strong Taurian energy around you, determination, stubbornness, all right? Sinking your feet into the ground. You can also have Taurians around you who are going to help you. Now, for some of you, these Taurians are going to hinder you. They're going to be the ones who have put the burdens on your back and who have made you doubt yourself. But for more of you, this is an energy of a helpfulness. This is an energy that you are embracing and moving forward in. We start off with doubts and fears, of feeling completely off balance. You need to rest. As you rest, you're going to start getting messages. Take them. No, there we go. Take them. Celebrate them. Celebrate the way that you're seeing things, the different ways that you're moving forward in your life and towards what it is that you want. And then as you do that, you're taking all the burdens that you have been carrying with yourself, Gemini, and you're putting them down. You're leaving behind a negative mind space, a negative head space. You're leaving behind thoughts and memories that you've been thinking too much of lately. You really have. They've been kind of creeping into your head, and that's what's making you focus on everything that you've done wrong instead of everything that you've done right. The angels are blessing you. Change is coming. For some of you, change has already come. It's happened quickly. You weren't quite ready for it. Now you are. Moving towards the prosperity that you want. Embracing this Taurian energy. For some of you, it's going to be a Taurus who comes into your life and helps, move forward these changes. Perpetuate the changes. Here, it is also you embracing the fact that your life is changing. Your life is changing with the Eight of Wands here, and now it is time to celebrate it. Your subconscious message, there you are. I love it. The Lover's card. You also have a repeat of the number 6, so pay attention to the 6th day within this 10-day cycle. You are embracing what it is that you want. You're embracing your prosperity. The angels are blessing you. You are moving forward in love. Love for who you are. Love for where you want to be. Love for what you desire. You're dressed like the sun. He's dressed like the moon. So it's seeing a reflection of each other in each other's eyes. All right? That doesn't mean that you have to be meeting someone. It also means that women, especially in alchemy, the feminine is represented by the moon. The masculine is represented by the sun. And now you're taking on different hats. You're going through a transformation to become what it is that you want to be, not what it is you're supposed to be. Embrace what it is that you love and move yourself forward in that love, in that beauty, and in that understanding. Nothing is going to hold you back. Okay? There's a healing that needs to be done, and that can only be done through you being kind to yourself and you resting. All right? You're walking away from negativity, and you're no longer letting your passions and the burdens of other people, they're more than willing to give you their burdens, Gemini. You're letting those go. And you're saying, now I'm moving forward in my truth. Now I'm accepting this change that is coming in. And no longer am I going to feel like a dung beetle, rolling, waste all the time. Now I'm embracing my truth and my prosperity, and nothing is holding me back. All right, Gemini, I hope this reading has resonated with you. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and I'll be reading for you again really soon. Bye.